Good morning, team. I hope all is well with you and yours. I went ahead and registered our fast track team consisting of Tree the Hard Way, myself as team leader, Lourdes Smith, and Federico Harding. Harding, that last name, see? Tree the Hard Way. I'm hoping that it's okay with you guys and gals. I hope you had a chance to watch Frank Vandersloot's Secret of Success video. It is key to understanding how so many are moving forward with their business in spite of the challenges they face from day to day. It's about teamwork. It's about challenging and committing to doing the 7 critical business building activities daily. It's about partnering up and executing the success cycle where we plan, implement, report, and celebrate. There's the fun part right there. Celebrate. We want to celebrate our achievements, our success, and keep going forward. One of my mentors, Mark Joyner, puts it like this. The success formula or cycle is see your target. Keep it in your sights. Then hit it until you hit it. In other words, never give up. Never ever give up. Les Brown says, if you fall, try to fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. The idea is every time you fall, you get up. I am a testament to that. I've fallen so many times in my effort to build this business, but each time I become better. It's about making a truce as a team to never let each other down, to focus on the activity, not the feeling. It's about simplicity. As Alan Parisa puts it, all we have to do is go to work with the 7 critical business building activities as our guide. Simple. Talk about simplicity. The simplicity of this is very difficult for some people to understand because they find it very difficult to believe that you could make this kind of money just repeating these simple steps daily. Plan, implement, report, and celebrate. The basic plan is as follows. 1, we need to be constantly adding names to our contact list. This is the key, right? Consider this like your vehicle. You're in the driveway and you're about to take off. But the first thing you want to do is make sure there's fuel in your tank. You got to keep filling up. It's best to keep your tank full of meaning keep names on your contact list that you can get in touch with, that you can contact, and the important thing is not to prejudge, right? You don't know. The truth of the matter is we don't know, so we want to just write a list on our list every day. Add to our list the people we know. We never know who is going to take this and run with it. So, do not prejudge. Number 2, critical activity. Make approaches to set appointments. Now, key word here is approaches. An approach goes something like this. Hey, John, ever since I survived COVID, I was looking for ways to disaster-proof my family's health and income. And guess what? I found one. I'd like to show it to you. When can we get together? When would be a good time for you? Right? And at that point, we want to just shut up and listen. Right? And let them answer the question. And, basically, we want to set that appointment. If they say, well, I might be available on Friday, great. What time Friday? Between 6 and 7. Wonderful. So, all right, between 6 and 7, I'll be in touch. Right? Or you can say, hey, I would like to send you some information. I'd like to send you some information about what I've found. So let me repeat that. Ever since surviving COVID, I was on the hunt for ways to disaster-proof my family's health and income. And guess what? I found one. I'd like to send you a link to a short overview, so you can take a look if you're interested. Okay? Right? Okay, well, let's say that again. Ever since I survived COVID, I was looking for ways to disaster-proof my family's health and income. And I found one. I'd like to send you some information, which will include a short video overview that you can take a look at. If it intrigues you, then at the end of the video, a button will appear. You can click on the button and become a member and start right away. Right away. Click the button, fill out a membership form, and of course, if you want to make a little money, you can. You will also need to fill out a marketing executive agreement. They both are right there in your face, and you do it. Finish on. Just provide the information, and that's it. Very simple, very effective. So this is critical activity number 2, making approaches. Right? Once again, hey, I got some info to share with you that you may find very interesting. This is another approach. I'd like to send it to you. Where would you like me to send it? To your phone or to your email address? Right? What I'm going to send you is a brief video overview that explains what I'm talking about. Okay? So, that's it. We're done. We send the info, right? All we do is log into our account and go to the link that we have there to invite a friend, tell a friend. The tell a friend link. We type in that person's information, and boom, we send it. Right? Now, the important thing is the approach, because people today are very skeptical about stuff they receive on the internet, and they are not about to click no link if they don't know what it's about. So if you want them to open the link, make sure you let them know with the approach, right? Hey, ever since I survived COVID, I've been looking for ways to disaster-proof my family's health and income, and I found one. Okay? Now, if you're interested, I'd like to send you a brief video that explains what I found. I don't have time to explain about it right now, but the video will take care of that. It's a brief video overview. So, where would you like me to send it? To your email or to your cell phone? Once they tell you and they know and they're expecting something from you, then the chances of them opening it are much, much more greater, right? If they're not expecting something from you, then they will just bypass that link. They will look at it as with suspicion, because there is so much hacking and so much crap going on the internet these days. So we have to make sure that we let our prospects know that we are sending them this information, right? And this is for friends. This is mostly for friends. It's best, friends and family and really close associates. We call them refrigerator contacts or people who are close enough that when they go to your house, they will just go into your refrigerator without asking. These are good friends. You see, what we have to offer here is a good thing. It's good. Melaleuca is on a mission to enhance lives by helping people reach their goals. We don't have to be concerned because we know that what we are sending to them is something very good. And we know that once they see what we're sending them, and once they understand, or once they get started, right, they will thank you. We know that they will thank you. So the next critical activity is executing overviews, right? Now, the best way to do this, of course, is face to face. But in the beginning, we don't have that kind of confidence, right? So we can do it via Zoom or via some other kind of video interface, right? And Melaleuca provides us with all we need. They provide us with all the slides and everything. The other way is to send people to a video overview. But this is not, as you notice, this is not number one because, you send a link to somebody again, we come up against that same problem where people are skeptical. And the likelihood of they even watching the video with everything that's vying for their attention, chances are they'll never get around to it. But it's up to you though to follow up, and Melaleuca provides us with the means to do so with the tell a friend, right? Because that person shows up, on our inside our portal, and we can click a button and send them a reminder. It's important to understand how that works, that whole tell a friend thing. It is really a convenience, right? It is very simple. Anybody can do it, and it provides us with a convenience. Now, Melaleuca has gone ahead and provide us with even more ways, more convenience to be able to build a business, and to be able to communicate with our prospects and to remind them, to watch the video and so forth, right? There's a new app, right, that we have to, we should look into. I have not been able to do so because I am here in Belize and I don't know, for some reason I can't download the app. But I've heard a lot of good things about this app. So if you can download it, right, go ahead. I think it's free in the beginning. Anyway, critical activity number 4 is holding strategy sessions with our new enrollees, and we need to do this quickly, right? Because within 48 hours. The reason we want to do this quickly is because of the old saying, we want to strike whilst the iron is hot. If we waste a lot of time, they'll cool off, and you lose a potential business builder, team member, or good customer. Critical activity number 5 is celebrating success. We're going to talk more about that too, because that's very important. Melaleuca also provides us with ways to do so. They have deep pockets. They provide us with ways to do so that we will never be able to do ourselves because of the cost. Right, number 6, right, always being involved with Fast Track. Always. Fast Track is the key, right? And more about this later. But finally, lead by example. I myself have come a long way with my personal development, and I'm determined to not let my team down. So the key is, the important thing is, we don't have to worry about the products. We don't have to worry about the company, because less than 2% of North American households have even heard the name Melaleuca. As Frank van der Sloot said, right? Fast track, critical activity number 6. Not 6, number 5. Is it? Anyway, always be involved with fast track. It's not for everyone, though, as Frank advises us. It's only for those who are serious about taking charge of their lives and their financial future. It's only for those who are willing to invest the time and effort to do what our pioneers did. Fast track is a contest. The rules are simple. Just do what our pioneers did. It's important to note that their why was to change their lives. And that's a powerful motivation. And that also needs to be your motivation. Take this opportunity to change your life. That's the real purpose of a fast track. But also, make it more fun. And to give it a sense of urgency, we have created a contest. And the winners of the contest will have a wonderful adventure to celebrate their success. Now again, to participate in a fast track is a serious endeavor. It's honorable to say no, but it's not honorable to say yes and not follow through. It's honorable to say I care about my life, but not that much, so I'm not going to do a fast track. But it's not honorable to put your hands together in a truce and make a commitment to each other, and then let yourself and your team down. So before making the commitment, think deeply about whether your life and your future is worth that kind of commitment, and whether you are willing to follow through with what you promise each other. You are going with what you promise each other you're going to do. Now, having said that, I want you to know that this process, though serious, is well within your power. You can do this. You just have to have the tenacity to follow through, to hang in there until habit kicks in. Habit, that's the key, right? Most people feel like, everything is about self-discipline, right? Yeah, you need self-discipline to get started. And you need self-discipline to hang in there until habit kicks in. It's that simple. Fast track is critical activity number 6 because it works. If you are serious about growing your business and building life-changing residual income at a faster pace than ever before, then always be involved. In fast track is the answer. So it's very important to start off understanding the simplicity of the critical business building activities and to trust the process, even against all the odds. To focus on the activity and not the emotions. As a result, of bringing in fresh blood who come in with guns blazing, then add to that the fact that there is a trip to be won where you could execute critical activity number 6, celebrating success to a degree never before even imagined. Melaleuca tries to make it easy for everyone. It's a trip to a resort in the heart of the Caribbean on a beach called Royal Beach at the 5-star luxurious secret resort Punta Cana. Trust me, there are simple, easy, doable ways to qualify. Let me repeat that. There are simple, easily doable ways to qualify, all in keeping with Melaleuca's mission of enhancing lives by helping people reach their goal. They've been doing this now for for going on 4 decades. So they must know a thing or two about doing so. Melaleuca was founded back in 1985 by Frank van der Sloot with 8 superior wellness products. Now, 140 plus great, exceptional products. All right, so they've come a long way. So anyway, Ed Williams signing out. Thanks for your time and your courtesy.